Hey everybody, this is Razor's Edge 29 of rcgroups.com. Just going to do a quick little video here of my Xtreme MSR. And I've been testing some parts, some Xtreme Production parts for the Blade MSR on behalf of xtremeproductions.com. And just going to go through a little video here of my current version of my Xtreme MSR. The first thing I've done is to take the packaging that came with my red fuselage from MSR, and basically I've just cut it out, glue it together, and I painted it yellow. Now it doesn't look pretty, but it shows up really well in the sky, and it's very easy to see, and it's kind of a, you know, like a beater test fuse for me. And I've also done the fin here. Now I'll take the fuselage off and I'll show you what I've done. I recently had to replace a 5-in-1 unit. What happened was the servo went on it and started causing other problems, and so I just had a spare and put it on. But what I think what has happened is all these multiple crashes and whatnot, and not the frame not being protected well enough, just eventually gets to the 5-in-1 unit and just breaks down and gives up. So what I've done is I've taken the main frame. If you can see here, I have beefed up the body pins. What I've done is put an extra piece of carbon fiber in there, and use thread and CA to secure it in place. And what happens is the fuselage will fit on so far, but it won't go past a certain point to get, so it won't get close to the main frame. This is particularly important for the front, where the 5-in-1 is, so you want to keep that fuselage away from the 5-in-1 in the event of a crash, so it won't put the impact on it. Also what I've done, and this is probably overkill, is I've put pieces of foam inside the fuselage just for some added cushion. So with the fuselage and the foam and the reinforced body pins in the front and back, it's pretty safeguarded now. It's not infallible, but then again, nothing is, and you just got to be careful. So, getting to the extreme upgrades. If you can see here, the very first thing I put on was the anti-rotation color and the head. Both are made of aluminum. They're very precision machined. They're pretty light, and so far I have no complaints. They work excellent. You know, I think it flies better, and there's great aftermarket parts, and they're very durable too. I have not broken anything, haven't bent anything, and I've crashed this thing quite a bit. So yeah, they work pretty good. Now the most exciting thing I have so far from Xtreme is the swash. Now the swash plate has two settings, much like the stock one. It has the less aggressive settings and the more advanced settings. I currently have it on the more advanced settings, and with that coupled with the shorter arms, it has way more throw than the stock swash, and even that of the micro heli swash. And it just fast forward flight is a lot better, and it's a lot more nimble and responsive. Now, in my opinion, the less aggressive swash settings on this swash plate are much like the advanced settings on the stock swash plate. Whereas, like I just said, the more advanced settings on this swash plate are even more nimble, and the helicopter will nose right down now. And I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, depending on the pilot, you could probably get to do a backflip. Anyhow, the swash is excellent. It's a little bit heavier than the micro heli swash, but my MSR seems to handle it very well, and I quite like it. I would never ever go back to stock swash. I would never ever change anything else. It looks good, works good. All these parts are very high quality aluminum, and they're very precision machined, and they work very well. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys a little video of a test flight I did tonight. It's nothing special, but it's all I could get considering it was raining. And yeah, I'm very thankful to be testing the Xtreme MSR parts on behalf of XtremeProductions.com. Stay tuned and thank you very much.